Here we go. Ready to call to order the Park and Commission meeting, the agenda for Monday, May 18th. Our first thing we need to do is approve our agenda. The approval for the 2025 Parks and Trails Commission meeting notes for May 19th, 2025. That's page 6. Do we have a motion to approve those notes? Or any discussion?
I move to approve those meeting notes.
I'll second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And I guess, do we have to also approve the October 20th, because we have not met since then, those meeting notes as well?
Page 8.
Page 8, yep. You have a motion for that?
I make a motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. We have our department and commission liaison reports here. We have from Lisa, our arborist.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I'm going to update you tonight on just a few things. Keep it short and sweet. I'd say the biggest accomplishment since we met last was we finished taking down all of the boulevard ash trees.
Yeah.
So
Nice work.
that was
Yeah.
a big undertaking, very expensive. I think overall the residents are very happy that that is done for the most part. There are a few stump grindings that Save a Tree is going to go back to and either toss a little more seed at or grind out some more roots. But overall, the hazards are down. And
Do you have a count
see
on how
that.
many trees we actually took down? Just out of curiosity. I
She'll
don't-
get back to you.
it was
She does, but it's all in
Yeah.
spreadsheet form.
Yeah, it's all in a spreadsheet. This past list, I'd say we were over maybe around 300 to finish up.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't
Yeah.
remember exactly.
All of Autumn Hills Park was taken care of on that list, as well as the Autumn Ridge neighborhood, and then Upper 55th Street, 56th Street, basically the east half of, or east side of Osgood Avenue,
Okay.
side of town. So it was nice to have that done. This week, Hoffman and McNamara will be in replanting some trees. That will wrap up the 2023 to 2027 Minnesota DNR Shade Tree Program Bonding Grant Award that we had received. So there's, I think, only 8 trees being planted, but it'll wrap up all that funding, which the DNR really likes when you spend everything.
Yeah.
And then the only other update I have is Minnesota Native Landscapes will be doing the prairie restoration area maintenance again this year. They've done the spring mow, and then they've done the first of the 3 weed control visits that take place during the growing season at the Swagger and Valley View prairie restoration sites.
Okay.
That's everything I have.
Any questions for Lisa?
Have you taken care of all the trees at the linear park, like right by 56th Street?
Yep, they
Okay.
took all the ash trees out of there.
Okay. And are they doing any planting back there, or is they just leaving it?
Not right now, we'll just leave it until, I don't know, if something comes up or.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right now, no, just a wooded area.
Yep, perfect. Sounds good.
Very good. Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome.
From Public Works?
Well, I did include a brief update in the packet for you to read, but for the sake of those that don't have the memo or the packet in front of them, I'll just go through it very quickly. As for our maintenance and our regular operations, we'll touch on a few things here. We worked with Xcel Energy as we do every year. They do a volunteer day. They usually do that in the fall, but what they do for us, and they really enjoy doing this, is they spread mulch at one of our playgrounds. 100 cubic yards of mulch, which is an entire semi-truck full. It's a lot of mulch.
Yeah.
And so they get their team together, and they usually, they do this work in September, and it always happens to be 90 degrees on the day that they do it. So they did their work on Friday this year, and of course it was, 86 degrees on Friday. But Valley View Playground is mulched. We had a wonderful team of about 13 people from XL Energy. It's just mutually beneficial that they get to give back to the community, and we get their service to help maintain our playgrounds. So thank you, XL Energy employees. We do send them a thank you, and then we post a little something in our newsletter. So be on the lookout for that with the next newsletter. The second big item that we've been working on is our trail reclaim maintenance project. We're nearing the end of that. This is the city council has dedicated a significant amount of money each year towards us rehabilitating our trails. And so we're on our last stretch. We'll be doing easement trails. Those are the trails from streets into the parks. So 55th to Brecky, Ozark Avenue, into Valley View. And then there's another one on Oak Green Place that leads to O'Brien Avenue. And then finally, we'll be replacing the stretch, Tom, in your neighborhood from 56th Street down to Stagecoach. That's in pretty rough shape.
Yeah.
You can attest to that.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's almost like a dirt road.
yeah, almost. Although it's not a huge project, we're running across a lot of difficulties, a lot of we got to cross our T's and dot our I's because we're dealing with fences and tight property lines. So we had to get surveys, and there's a whole bunch involved in this. So we'll be bringing that to council hopefully within the next couple of weeks. We piloted a cell-based camera at Brecky Park. We were running into a lot of vandalism at Brecky, and so we found these cameras. They're called Tacticam cameras. Hunters use them.
Yep.
And they actually work really well. They really do. And so we have seen a significant reduction in vandalism at Brecky Park since we installed those cameras. So it's relatively inexpensive too, so win-win. At this point, we're just kind of leaving it where it is. We did have a plan to put more cameras in different parks, but if these things may work, we could probably save a whole bunch of money in just using these rather than a regular camera system. So we're still making that decision.
How are those being monitored? I mean, is it going to the police department, or how are they viewing those?
So they're monitored on the Public Works emergency on-call cell phone.
Okay.
All the data, the videos, and the
Yep.
cameras are being sent to that phone. So when we have vandalism, that phone sits here in the office, by the way. It's not something that we all take home.
Okay.
We just transfer numbers. But in any case, so no one's looking at the videos, the footage, unless there's an issue.
Okay.
Is what I'm trying to get. Is what I'm trying to say. But. Yeah, if we discover vandalism, then we just forward the videos and the photos on to the police department, and they take it from there.
Nice.
So,
Excellent.
yep.
Great.
So good. And then I think the last bit of information is we have a new lawn mowing contractor. So we worked this winter, and it's been 6 years, give or take, with our existing lawn mowing crew. And we figured it was probably time to see what's out there, see if we can't get a better deal. So we did that, and so we're now working with CR Land Maintenance. They are our lawn mowing contractor for the next 3 years. Those are the big ticket items. So there may be a little bit more detail in the packet, but that's the.
Did you want to discuss the Anderson Trail?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, sure. So we were working with Anderson Windows too on, there's a segment of trail. So we're talking about just east of Swagger Park.
The other dirt.
Page 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, the other dirt.
Tom already knows, yeah. And so, is that in here?
The page behind it.
Page 10, there's a little picture there.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Thank you so much. Okay, so the city was working with Anderson Windows to potentially bridge the gap, if you will, of pavement between our Swagger Park Trail and an area that's paved. There is an easement there along the south side of Anderson Windows corporate property line, right? So sounds easy, not easy, because there are no easements. And so the city was trying to work with Anderson Windows and coming up with new easements. And they offered a solution that the city council was just thinking, that doesn't seem to be the safest option. So we ultimately decided we're just going to sit on this for a while and see what happens. But the plan or the idea was to bridge that gap between the east end of Swagger Park and the Anderson Windows. I don't know if you want to call it a driveway. It's not really a street. It is more or less the 58th Street on Anderson Windows, which is private property. So,
Like cutting through that parking lot, you're saying?
yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I run through there all the time, so like if we could have a connection, that would be amazing. But
And a lot of people have been saying
Yeah.
that. And so that's why
Yes.
we're working with them, and it just didn't work out at this time. But
Yeah. Okay.
we'll stay on it, and maybe
Perfect.
in a couple of years. But interestingly enough, as I said, that there is an easement along that fence line. You say you run down that
okay.
south side, there is a perpetual easement there. So there's just a gap between that asphalted area and Swagger Park. essentially.
okay.
So if we can work that out with Anderson Windows someday, we might be able to complete that connection.
Okay.
Hopefully so.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, thank you for that. Our summer park program coordinators, that's our guest. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Good evening, Parks and Trails team. I am happy to be here tonight to go over the overview of this summer's events I've been working hard to plan, and I'm really excited to share them with you. First, my name is Annie Barris, and I am the Summer Parks Program Coordinator. This summer, we are offering a wide variety of family events, all free to the community. I have taken into account comments from last year, and community members have shared they would like more entertainers. So this year, we are filled with new entertainers coming out to our Art in the Park, which is located at Autumn Hills Park on Tuesdays from 10 to 12 through June through August. And we have new entertainers that include Bring Your Kids Comedy Show, In the Heart of the Beast, which is puppetry and acting, along with comedy as well. We have a magic show. We partnered with Hugh Ray Studios, who's local right here in town, for some creative art making. We also have Tinker Bell Storytime, and the Children's Theater, who will be coming out as well, and working with the families and children who come, which we're really excited about. And along with each Tuesday is still filled with fan favorites as well. We still have, in June coming up will be our National Mud Day. That event is growing every year, and I hear every year how much the children fall in love with mud, and the parents love it, and it's just something new to the area that I don't think a lot of kids have that opportunity, so to have it here is really special to them, is what I hear. 4th of July bingo in July, around 4th of July, and then we have some nature hikes. I try to do one every month, and the goal for that is to get all of our community, all ages, into our parks, and we'll go on a hike, and we like to explore what all our parks have to offer. Sometimes we'll talk about what trees are there, or birds that live there, or plants, and learn about the species in our local parks. We have some story times going on. I switched up the day. We're gonna try, this is a new event, on Thursdays. And then, as you can notice, each month will be in a new park. My goal is always to make sure to get events in all of our beautiful parks that our team works so hard on creating beautiful spaces for us. So there, and then we also have fairies in the park, which is always a fan favorite,
Yeah.
and those houses are up and in the closet right now. I'm not sure how many are left. It started on Monday, so
Okay,
there's probably,
We have about 25 houses left,
Okay.
so spread the word.
okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's one of
Yeah.
the questions I had. How are we promoting this?
we usually do on Facebook, and then we'll do printouts at each park. We'll put them,
Okay.
tape them in.
And we sent this calendar out and the ferries flyer out in the most recent newsletter too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm always grateful for this opportunity, and I just want to thank all of you for supporting this.
You're amazing,
Thank you.
Anna.
You did a great
Annie.
job.
Thank you.
Love
Thank you.
everything that you come up with.
And I will say, my wife and I were quite surprised when, I don't know if you guys saw the Washington County magazine that came out. Opened it up, and myself and my grandson are in the park as mud day. Covered in mud out in the park at Oak Park Heights. So
That's great.
that was quite,
You're famous.
yeah, wow.
Okay.
It's so cool because I think we really are, right now, as I know, one of the, offering that event to the community. So lots of people are coming out now and hearing about it.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Item number 5, because we have no other visitors, public comment. Public hearing, there's none of that tonight. Old business, we have no old business. New business, Park and Trails Commission vacancy. Jennifer, what do you want to say about that?
Yeah, so, acting chair, members of the commission, earlier this evening, the Parks and Trails Commission held interviews for a vacancy that is on the commission. 2 candidates were interviewed, and so we're leaving it up to the commission to pick one for the vacancy, and then whoever's not chosen would then be put in a list for upcoming vacancies. You can either do that tonight or at your next meeting, so I'll leave it up to you.
Well, the current team, we did discuss, and we have a candidate that we'd like to put forward.
Okay, so then we would just need a motion in a second, recommending that that person be appointed to the commission.
Make a motion.
Yeah, I'll move to appoint David Bliss to the Oak Park Heights Parks and Trails Commission.
I second that motion.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So passed. Now David is our candidate.
Great, so I will reach out to David with all the information he needs, set him up for the next meeting, and he'll be here for the next meeting then.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Second point is the appointment of Commissioner Marquardt to a second term on the commission. And then, can we do both of them at the same time? And myself, Tom Thietz, as second term, can they be done as?
Sure, you can do one motion for both, that's fine.
Can we get one motion to reapprove both those terms? If you
Can I do
want.
myself?
I'll make a motion to approve both those terms.
Oh, yeah, that's like, and I'll second it, I
I'll
guess.
second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Nobody's opposing
Nobody
that.
opposed. Kind of rigged, but that's it. Just us. All right, we're gonna skip the annual meeting motion. Informational meeting, information now, we have our next meeting.
Yeah, could we take, yeah, I need a motion to table.
Yes,
that.
thank you.
Yeah.
I need a motion to table our annual meeting of the Park and Trails Commission.
I motion to postpone until
Yeah,
next meeting.
I second it. All those in favor?
Say it.
Aye. Opposed? So carried. We will postpone that. Next part up is our informational meeting. The next meeting is Monday, July 20th at 5:30 PM. And there's a council meeting on Tuesday, May 26th at 6 PM.
The other informational that we should definitely put on your radar is we'd love to have you guys at the party in the park on June 4th. I know the rest of the council and I are very excited to be serving hot dogs, and we'll have some slushies or ices. And so we'd love to have you guys there.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Harley, appreciate that.
Is there any other business that we need, members, that you think of?
So
Okay, a motion to adjourn?
I move to adjourn.
I'll second it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. We are adjourned.
Another efficient meeting.
There we
Yeah.
go.